All right, let's just get right into it. There is one feature in AI right now that's going to save you more time than anything else. Seriously, it's not about writing better prompts, and it's not some complicated autonomous agent. The crazy thing is, 99% of people haven't even heard of it yet. But today, we are going to break it all down.
So here's the game plan for this explainer. First up, we're going to tackle what I call the AI amnesia problem. Then we'll get into the solution, the AI recipe. After that, we're going to build one live, right here, and then we'll test it out. I've even got a free trick for you, and we'll wrap it all up with 5 simple rules to make you an absolute pro at this.
Okay, so let's start with a feeling I know you've had. We call it the AI amnesia problem. And it's pretty much the main reason your current AI workflow is, well, kind of broken.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? Every time you open up a new chat, the AI has zero memory of what you like, what tone you prefer, anything. So you have to re-explain everything, every single time. It is so tedious, and it's a huge waste of your time.
And this right here, this is where it all clicks. On the left, that's the route we're all in. That endless loop of typing the same instructions over and over. It's death by 1,000 copy-pastes. But on the right, that's the future. One single command that does all of that heavy lifting for you. That is the leap we're about to make.
So we've nailed down the problem. Now let's talk about the solution, the permanent fix. This is where we get into Claude Skills, or as I love to call them, the AI recipe.
So what is a skill, really? It's not just some saved prompt. Think of it as a permanent, reusable tool. You build it once, you give it a name, and bam, it's in your toolkit forever.
The recipe analogy just makes this so easy to understand. Look, when you're cooking your favorite dish, you don't reinvent the instructions every time, right? You just get new ingredients. That's your new content. You follow the same recipe, that's your skill, and you get a perfect, consistent result every single time.
Now, a real quick clarification, because this can get confusing. Skills are not the same thing as MCP, which stands for Model Context Protocol. Just think of it like this. Skills are the instruction manual, the step-by-step guide on how to build the table. MCP is about giving the AI the tools, like the saw and the hammer, to go and do things in other systems. Today, we're just focused on the instruction manual.
Okay, enough theory. Let's get our hands dirty and actually build our very first skill, live. And I promise you, you won't have to write a single line of code.
All right, first things first, you gotta turn this feature on. It's just a one-time setup. Just pop into your Claude settings, click on Capabilities, and flip the little switch for Skill Creator. That's it. You've basically just given Claude the ability to build its own skills.
And this is where the magic happens. Just look how simple this prompt is. We're just telling Claude what we want in plain English. There's no fancy syntax, no code. We're just describing the final thing we want, and that's all it needs.
And check out what happens next. Claude doesn't just spit out a text response. No, it becomes an architect. It automatically builds all the files you need, the core instructions, your brand guidelines with colors and fonts, the slide structure. It's building the whole tool for you, right there behind the scenes.
And the final step? Honestly, it couldn't be any easier. You see this button? You click it, and you're done. That tool is now a permanent part of your account. You just built a custom AI tool in what, 30 seconds?
So, we built it, but the real question is, does this thing actually work? Let's put it to the test. And stick around, because I'm going to show you how you can get most of this benefit even if you're not on a paid plan.
Okay, this is the moment of truth. We have this powerful new tool, but we've got to see how it handles brand new content that it has never, ever seen before.
And the result is, well, it's incredible. Not only does it work, but it's actually smarter than we even told it to be. It stopped and asked us for the target audience to make the output better. We didn't program that. Then it checked our brand colors automatically and whipped up a perfect 15-slide deck in just a few seconds. That's the power of building a system instead of just writing a one-off prompt. All right, now for that trick I promised you. If you're using the free versions of these tools or you just want to try this method out, don't worry, you are not left out. You can still get a ton of value from this. Here's how you do it. Anthropic did something amazing. They open-sourced their entire library of skills. They're just simple text files. So you can go to their library, find a skill you like, copy all the text inside it, and just paste that whole thing as your starting prompt in ChatGPT or Gemini. It's not one click like in Claude, but it gives you a massive head start for free.
All right, we've covered the what and the how. To wrap things up, let's go over 5 super quick rules. Think of this as your blueprint for going from just using skills to actually mastering them.
Rule number 1,
Be specific. The AI can't read your mind. So instead of saying something vague like, make it sound professional, you need to tell it exactly what you mean. Something like, write in an active voice with a confident but approachable tone, kind of like an article from the Harvard Business Review. Vague instructions will always get you vague results.
Number 2, and this is a game changer, include examples. Don't just tell it you want a professional tone. Give it a short paragraph that's written in the exact style you're looking for. This gives the AI a crystal clear target to aim for, and trust me, it's one of the fastest ways to improve the quality of what you get back.
Rule 3 is a total pro move. Build questions into your skill. Think about what changes each time you use it. For our presentation tool, it was the audience. You can actually tell the skill to ask you for that information right at the beginning. This turns your static tool into a dynamic, interactive assistant.
Fourth, start simple and just iterate. Seriously, don't try to build the perfect, does-everything skill on your first try. It's just too much. Build a basic version that handles maybe 70% of what you need, test it out, see where it's weak, and then make it better. Add a step for formatting, throw in a new example. You improve your way to a great skill.
And finally, our 5th rule is super simple but so important. Name it clearly. Do your future self a favor. 6 months from now, when you have a dozen of these things, you are not going to remember what my cool skill does. A descriptive name like Transcript to PPTX means your toolkit stays organized and actually useful.
So that's the whole game. Build once, use forever. This really shifts you from just being a prompt user to an actual AI tool builder. And the key thing here is that this is available to everyone right now. So the question I have for you is, what's that tedious, repetitive task you're going to automate first? What skill are you going to build?